Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee. Hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. I'm over in Cotter here with the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We got a fun night of volleyball action coming here right here on TLSN. As the Cotter Lady Warriors tonight, we're covering junior high and senior high, so a little bonus coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. I am flying solo right now, so anyone that's watching online in the chat, just say, hey, we can hear you, sounds good, everything looks good, we're ready to rock and roll. Give me a little message there, and I know we'll be good to go. So we're getting ready to go live right here. Junior high bonus coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And what a year it has been for this junior high squad. They come in 14-0 on the season. They also come in, they're 28-1 in sets this year. Only set they've lost is to Flippin. And the junior high team with 32 consecutive wins, so a lot of streaks that they have. They've won 64 out of the last 65 sets. And we are glad to be here tonight with a little bonus coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So hopefully everything is good to go. And we are off and running. Nice play there by number 20. That's Bailey Ivins. And Cotter gets the point, and they jump up 1-0. As I got some help again tonight here in the booth. Now I'm not solo. And we are good serve there by number 2. That's Audrey Beard. Gets the point. Cotter jumps up 2-0. Set up for Ivins. Nice play by Ivins, making it look easy. Cotter jumps up 3-0. So hopefully those watching in the chat, everything sounds okay, looks okay. Let us know. Another serve point for Cotter. It's number 2, Aubrey Beard again. Fortunately, Cedar Ridge, they got some really dark uniforms, and my eyesight's getting bad, so not sure if I'm going to be able to say many of the names on that team to read to the roster because I'm having problems seeing the numbers. I might need to get glasses. Another point for the Junior Lady Warriors as they have jumped out 5-0 here in this bonus game that we're doing here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, tonight's game is on YouTube and on Facebook. There's Beard again with the serve. Ivins goes back to Ivins. Nice play by Ivins. Another point, and it is 6-0 Junior Lady Warriors. And Cedar Ridge, they want to talk it over. First set, Junior Lady Warriors looking good. They jump out 6-0, seeing if they can complete an undefeated season here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares.
All right, back from break. And another great serve from Beard makes it 7-0 Junior Lady Warriors. Another point there for the Junior Lady Warriors. They extended. It's 8-0. Did have a little blip on the internet there. We went down for a second, but hopefully we are back up and running now. Beard with another solid serve. And Cedar Ridge unable to get it over. Now it's 9-0. Beard again to serve. Another solid serve there for Beard. There's Ivans. Again, Ivans. Good response there by Cedar Ridge. But there is number 3. That's Kenzie Cowart. She comes in and gets the point. We're now up 10-0. And now that makes it 11. Beard serves that one. And it falls in, gets the point, makes it 12-0. Of course, tonight's game, this is senior night. We will be covering the senior ceremony. In the chat, too, let us know, guys, who you cheering for. Who do you want to win this matchup? We'd love to see it. Or if there's a player that you want to give a shout out. Oh, quick hands there shown by number 1, Cowart, to keep it alive. Another serve from Beard, and it is 14-0. Nikki Guthrie's got to be happy with the performance from her team. Our first of doubleheader coverage tonight. The Lady Warriors teams both seeing if they can complete undefeated seasons. This could end up being a record-breaking night for the Lady Warriors. That one into the net, so now Cedar Ridge going to get it back. And we got the cooler Devin Milton manning the camera for us tonight. He's filling in for the deal maker since we're doing a little early start. There, nice play by Ivans. And Cedar Ridge unable to respond, so that's going to be another point for Cotter. Extends it to 15-0. Back to serve. This is number 6, Charlotte Williams. And that's going to go long and out of bounds, so Cotter's going to keep the serve here. Final home game of the year on senior night. Fans starting to pack in. Ivans at the net has just been havoc for Cedar Ridge. And it's going to be another point. Cedar Ridge gets a point. Now back to serve. This is number 15. And actually, we don't have a roster on this junior high team. We do have one on the senior highs. So but we had so many Cotter fans throughout the year saying, hey, we'd love for you guys to come and cover this junior high team. So we did what we could to kind of make this happen. Ivans at the net, unable to get it over. So Cedar Ridge gets back-to-back points now. And now it's 17-4. There's a senior high matchup after that. I believe Cedar Ridge right now is in third in the 2A to Ivans. Nice play. Ivans right now is feasting on Cedar Ridge. And now she's going to get the opportunity to serve right now, up 18-4. That one into the net. It's going to give a point to Cedar Ridge, makes it 18-5. Of course, my cameraman, he just got done practicing, basketball practice, so he's probably wore out, man. He's tired tonight, so he's hoping for a quick night so that way it can save him from having to stand so long. But Cedar Ridge is going to see if they can disrupt that for you, Devin. I think he's got some Taco Bell being delivered here or something. Yeah, so he's got some eats on the way here as Cotter gets a point. Right now it's 19-5. Back to serve. This is number 3, Kinsey Cowart. So it's going to be a sub. So here comes in number 25. This is Nide Raycraft. Nide gets it over. Hard hit there. That was number 10, Lily McNutt, but it's going to be a little long. Going to make it 19-6. We're happy to do a little bonus coverage tonight. There's McNutt making it look easy. As this junior high team, they have had quite a year for Cotter, and they're seeing if they can extend some records as they have just been killing it. Good serve there. That was number 1, Kinley Cowart. Makes it 21-6. According to our Shark Creek graphic and Genuine Care Pharmacy scoreboard. It's going to go out of bounds. Point's going to go to Cotter. And right now it makes it 22-6. Of course, those people watching on Facebook or on YouTube, this is an interactive broadcast, guys, so we want to see your comments. So feel free to put something in the chat. Let us know what team you're cheering for. There's a player you want to shout out. We like to make this an interactive broadcast. As a little bit of confusion there, unable to get it over, so pulls it now to 22-8. There's Raycraft, unable to make the save. Makes it 22-9. Looks like number 20, Ivans, checks back into the game. McNutt at the net. She closes the deal on that one. Nice play by McNutt. And now it's 23-9, and McNutt's going to get a chance to serve to potentially take this first set. Of course, if they win this, this will be the 65th out of 66 sets that this Lady Warrior team has gotten it. And, of course, they are 32-0 in their last 32 matches. So it has been a record-breaking couple years here for this Lady Warrior squad as McNutt. Little miss hit there by Williams into the net, so Cedar Ridge still alive right now at 24-10. As McNutt, that one into the net, makes it 24-11. Little bonus coverage. We wasn't planning on going live until 5:30, so little junior high for the junior high fans, which usually we can't get over here in time to do the junior high, but we made it work. And there is a victory for Cotter. They take the first one, 25-11, and we'll be back in a minute here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to come back in a minute as they are resetting the scoreboard right now as Cotter takes the first one, 25-11 here on senior night. Little junior high bonus coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network as the junior high team now has made it 65 out of 66 sets. Cedar Ridge trying to see if they can stop this streak. A nice play there by number 2. Unfortunately, we don't have a roster for Cedar Ridge, so as Cedar Ridge gets the first point of this second game. Of course, tonight's game, it's on Facebook and it's on YouTube. And we are glad to have you joining us as there's Ivans again. Nice play by Ivans. As Cotter's going to get the point on that, so ties it at 1, and now back to serve again. This is number 6, Williams. Of course, we will be broadcasting the senior high ceremony tonight. Nice play there by Ivans. So that'll be taking place immediately after this game. Before the senior high game, we'll have senior night here for the Cotter Lady Warriors. That serve from Williams into the net, so it's 2-2. Of course, this week we will not be doing football. Yellville on the road this week. That goes off of McNutt, going to go out of bounds. So Cedar Ridge up 3-2 here in the start of the second game here. Solid serve there from Cedar Ridge. That goes into the net, makes it 3-3. This is going to be number 20, Ivans, to serve for the Junior Lady Warriors. There's McNutt. That one goes into the net, makes it 4-3. Now the left-handed serve. The setup for McNutt. Good play there by number 21 on Cedar Ridge. Gets the point. As we got a timeout on the floor. Right now it's 5-3. Cedar Ridge actually in the lead here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. As Nikki Guthrie wanted a second to kind of talk that over. So now Cedar Ridge going to keep the serve here, up 5-3. The Lady Warriors haven't lost many sets, and Cedar Ridge trying to see if they can do it tonight. And again, another good play. Cedar Ridge now up 6. They set it up for McNutt. Again, going to set it up. There's McNutt with the big hit and the point. And now that gets it to 4-6. I'm having to get very close to sorry, Devin. There's not a lot of room up here, though, as Cotter now gets the serve. This is number 13, Rourke. Nice play from McNutt, and now Cotter pulls back to 5-6. Of course, we're glad to have you guys joining us. It should be a fun night of volleyball. Of course, senior night for some Lady Warriors that we've got a chance to cover them for several years. So looking forward to celebrating these Lady Warriors on senior night. That one goes out of bounds. So now Cedar Ridge up 7-5. They are hanging tough right now. After the Lady Warriors steamrolled the first one. Another good defensive play. Number 21, we don't have her name on the roster, but she's made a couple good plays against McNutt here in the second set. That one's going to fall inbound, so Cotter's going to get the point. It is 7-6 right now. Solid serve by number 1, Cowart, gets the point, and it's 7-7. First of a doubleheader of coverage tonight here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. A little bonus coverage right now, junior high. And Cedar Ridge trying to see if they can end the streak of the undefeated Junior Lady Warriors here. And making a go of it here in the second set. Right now it's 8-7. As Cowart back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Good serve there by Cowart, but a good response there from Cedar Ridge. And it is 8-8. There's going to be McNutt. Nice play by McNutt. Cotter gets the point, now back up 1. And McNutt back to serve for the Junior Lady Warriors here. That serve into the net, so back to 9-9. Of course, we are glad to have you joining us in this bonus coverage tonight. Should be a fun night of volleyball. As I was mentioning earlier, no football this week, as Yellville will be on the road. They'll be at Mountain View, I believe, but and we just cover their home games. Also got a big announcement coming up to go along with volleyball, as we found out we will be streaming the 2A regional tournament that's going to be here right at Cotter in 2 weeks. So we're going to have 3 days of volleyball right here on Twin Lakes Sports Network. I believe it's on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. We'll confirm that. Nice play by Ivans, and she knots it again back at 10. Now this is Beard back to serve. In the first game, she had quite a streak serving. Good serve there by Beard. That one goes off the roof or the ceiling. Nice play by number 6. That is Williams. And that puts Cotter back up 1, as a much more competitive second game here compared to the first. These Lady Warriors trying to see if they can keep their streak going. It's a good play by Cowart. She gets the point. And Beard's going to keep the serve now as the Junior Lady Warriors now up 12-10. Another good serve. I'll tell you what, Beard, she's been hitting some rockets tonight. Now it's 13-10. Again, Cedar Ridge unable to respond. We got a timeout on the floor, and now it's 14-10. Lady Warriors up 1-0. Junior Lady Warriors up 1-0 here in bonus coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, we couldn't do this coverage without our sponsors, such as Ashley Haven State Farm. She's got 2 locations in Flippin and Mountain Home. Ashley Haven State Farm. Appreciate her for being a sponsor of the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So here's Beard. She's gotten 4 in a row, and she's looking for more, and she's going to get it. Point goes to Cotter, so it's 15-10. Beard has definitely been in fuego serving tonight. Nice play by Ivans. Tell you what, she's had a monster night for this Junior Lady Warrior squad. Now getting a little breathing room, up 6, 16-10. Ivans partially blocked. As they say, it was hit twice, so points going to go to Cedar Ridge as they pull back within 5, 16-11. I'll tell you what, Ivans is just laying the smack down on the ball right now, as she just absolutely killed that one. That's going to go out of bounds. Point to Cotter. Now 18-11. Seeing if they can go up 2-0 and extend this incredible streak of, this incredible record of games that they've won this year. At Cedar Ridge playing a little tighter here in the second, now 18-12. Of course, fans still filling in as we have senior ceremonies right after this. A good recovery there by Ivans. Nice play by McNutt to keep it alive. Good volley there, but Cotter gets the point. And now Ivans is going to be back to serve, up 7. Of course, tonight's broadcast, it's on Facebook. It's also on YouTube. You watch it on both locations. Ivan's serve goes into the net. We're going to set it up. There's McNutt. Hits that one a little bit long. It's right now 19-13. That serve is going to go to the net, so it gives a point right back to the Junior Lady Warriors. And back to serve, this is Annabeth Rourke. She's the libero. Whenever you see that white shirt, that position player is called the libero. Nice play by McNutt. And now a 7-point lead, 21-14. Cotter trying to close this one out and go up 2-0. Cedar Ridge unable to respond. Cotter now 3 points away. As we mentioned earlier, Cotter right now is they've won 65 out of their last 66 sets. According to Mr. Neil Denton, who always gives us some great stats you can always read about in the Baxter Bulletin. And right now trying to move it to 66 out of 67. And there is McNutt making it look easy. Cotter starting to get on a roll again. And now seeing if they can close it out here, up 24-14. They're going to set it up for McNutt. Again, McNutt at the net. Cedar Ridge unable to keep it alive, and the Lady Warriors are going to take that one 25-14. So they're up as they take the victory. So Cotter finishes, the Junior Lady Warriors finish the regular season 15-0, 30-1 in sets. And now they have won 66 out of their last 67 junior high sets. So an incredible regular season for the Junior Lady Warriors. And now they have won 33 consecutive matches. One heck of a run for the Junior Lady Warriors. And we're going to step away. We got senior night ceremonies that's going to come back in a few minutes. So we're going to run some commercial ads for a bit, and we'll be back here for senior night here for the Cotter Lady Warriors here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And we have senior night ceremonies getting ready to come here for the Cotter Warriors. And we're going to go ahead and broadcast it. I do, due to copyright, I will talk so that way we don't get kicked off due to copyrighted music. So we're going to kind of talk through it.
And welcome to the 2025-2026 Golf and Volleyball Senior Night. We will begin our night with our first senior, Cole Principato. Cole is being escorted by his parents, Amanda Principato and Mark Principato. Cole has been a member of the golf team for 4 years and a member of the baseball team for 3 years. He has also been a member of FCA, FBLA, Senior Beta, and has been a class officer for several years. Cole plans to attend the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. He will minor in psychology, major in social work, and get his master's in clinical mental health counseling. Cole's favorite memory from golf is beating his coach every practice round they played together. His words of encouragement to his team is to soak it all in and enjoy the environment around you. Regardless of how bad you're playing, you could always be in a classroom. Our next senior of the evening is Talia Passmore. Talia is being escorted by her parents, Amanda and Joshua Passmore. Talia has been a member of volleyball for 6 years. She is also a member of Senior Beta. After graduation, Talia plans to attend A-State and become a children's therapist. Her favorite volleyball memory is what happened after state last year. The season had just ended and we all went back to the hotel to get ready to go out to eat. We had all met in the lobby and the song Stay by Rihanna was playing. When the seniors walked into the lobby last, the team immediately ran over to them and we all hugged them. We stayed hugging them and singing that song for the next couple of minutes. I think that moment shows the bond that volleyball has given to everyone. Talia's words of encouragement are, volleyball is a game of mistakes and can teach us that lesson. It's less about the mistake and more about how you choose to overcome it in the next play. Our next senior of the evening is Trevor Lewis. Trevor is being escorted by his parents, Pamela and Brad Lewis. Trevor has been a member of golf for 2 years and baseball for 6 years. He has also been a member of FFA for 6 years. After graduation, Trevor plans to go to Arkansas Tech for a fishery and wildlife degree and then become a game warden. His favorite golf memory is forgetting his putter on the practice green and he didn't even notice until halfway through the match. His words of encouragement for his team is don't give up. Our next senior of the evening is Cedar Brotherton. Cedar is being escorted by her parents, Julie Deaton and Michael Brotherton. Cedar has been playing volleyball for 4 years. She has also made the 2023 All-State team as well as All-Conference the same year. She will graduate with honors and she is an active member of Senior Beta. Zayler's plans after graduation are to attend college at ASUMH, where she will earn her associate's in science to become an ultrasound technician. Her favorite volleyball memory is, out of all the fun memories I've shared with my team, I don't have just one favorite, so I'm going to talk about my favorite moments. The bus rides with my sister, Maya, Reagan, and KK, the locker room chats, our small but mighty student section, 7 foot for what, and last but not least, getting to share the same experience with my other 2 seniors, Kenna and Grayson. Thank you both for lifting me up and being the 2 people who've been with me through it all. I wouldn't want to share this experience with anyone else, and I love y'all so incredibly much. And Talia, thank you for being my biggest cheerleader. I promise you never go unheard, and you will always be my permanent partner, even if you are only the manager. Zayler's words of encouragement are, when things get tough, and they will, remember the person standing next to you. Pick them up, believe in them. You win together, you fight together, and in the end, no matter what, you are a team, and that's what matters most. Our next senior of the evening is Shauna Foster. Shauna is being escorted by her parents, Beth Ann and Matthew Foster. She has been a member of the golf team for 4 years. She has also played basketball for 10 years, volleyball for 2 years. She's a member of Senior Beta, a member of FBLA for 6 years, and she is also a member of the White Coat program. After graduation, Shauna plans to attend the University of Central Arkansas to major in nursing. After graduating from nursing school, she hopes to become a travel nurse who specializes in diabetes. Her favorite golf memory is last year in 11th grade. Riley, Maya, Bailey, Cole, Braden, Logan, Will, and I went to district golf with Coach Raines and my mother, and we got lost multiple times. After we finally got to the hotel, we all, except Coach Raines, decided to go get crumble cookies with my mom, and we got even more lost trying to find it. Then, trying to get back to the hotel was an even bigger nightmare. We did finally make it back to the hotel, but it was a very chaotic night. Shauna's words of encouragement are, golf is one of the hardest sports because it is all a mental game. You make one bad shot and suddenly your whole day is ruined. Don't let that one shot ruin the lifetime of fun that comes with the sport. Be able to enjoy the love of the sport and the joy from your team while you can, because one day you will no longer be able to. To my coach, Coach Raines, I am sorry you have had to deal with my attitude these last 4 years. But you will have to admit that all of these trips to districts and state have been fun. Thank you, Cotter Golf, for introducing me to this wonderful sport. Our next senior of the evening is Grayson Jackson. Grayson is being escorted by her parents, Tiffany and Shad Neese. Grayson has played volleyball for 4 years, basketball for 6 years. She's played softball for 6 years. She's also been a member of FBLA, Senior Beta, SCCLA, and Interact. Grayson's plans after graduation are to attend ASUMH and get a degree in business. Grayson's favorite memory was beating Marshall this year after they beat us every time last year. Her words of encouragement to her team are, to my teammates, you guys are more than just teammates, you're my sisters. We have laughed until our stomach hurts and celebrated the moments that I'll never forget. Every single one of you has made this season and this sport something special. To Zayler and Kenna, I'm so proud of us. We have grown so much together, and I wouldn't trade our friendships for anything. Thank you for pushing me, making this experience unforgettable, and being my best friends. To Ashley and Guthrie, Thank you for believing in us, supporting us, being our biggest cheerleaders. You guys have been more than just coaches to me, but more like role models. I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys, and I mean that truly. Thank you guys for being the best coaches we could ask for. Our final senior of the evening is Kenna Collins. Kenna is being escorted by her aunt, Allie Swarthout, along with her #1 fan, her mother, Aubrey Williams, cheering from heaven. McKenna has played volleyball for 5 years, golf for 1 year, basketball for 3 years, softball for 2 years, and track for 1 year. She has also been a member of FBLA, Quiz Bowl, Student Council, and FCA. After graduation, Kenna plans to attend the University of Arkansas to study exercise science and become a physical therapist. Since she was 14, she's had an amazing physical therapist who has inspired her through encouragement, and they are the reason she wants to help others find their strength again. McKenna's favorite volleyball memory. I can't pick just one favorite memory because volleyball has always been more than a game to me. It's been my constant. Through every season of life, it's been the place where I could breathe, reset, and just be myself. No matter what was happening outside the gym, volleyball was where everything made sense again. The people I've met, the moments we've shared, and the lessons I've learned will always stay with me. This sport has given me confidence, strength, and some of the best memories of my life, and I will always be thankful for that. McKenna's words of encouragement to her team are, to my younger teammates, never forget your worth on and off the court. You are so much more than your mistakes, your stats, or the outcome of a game. Play with confidence, love deeply, and believe in the person God created you to be. Every moment, every rep, every laugh, cherish it because it goes by faster than you'll ever realize. To my coaches, thank you for every bit of tough love, every word of encouragement, and every lesson that went beyond the court. What you do matters more than you probably realize. You've changed lives, including mine, and I'll carry the lessons you've taught me far beyond this gym. Lastly, to my fellow seniors, thank you for walking this journey with me. We've grown, we've stumbled, and we've learned what it means to lift each other up. Always remember how far you've come and how much you're capable of. Thank you for showing what it means to lead with heart. As we step into what's next, remember that our worth isn't defined by a scoreboard, but by the love, strength, and impact we've left behind. G and Zay, I love you and appreciate you more than you know. Let's go ahead and have everybody scoot together for a group picture. Following the group picture, we will allow 10 minutes or any pictures on the court. And congratulations to the 2025-2026 senior class.
All right, guys, that's going to conclude our ceremony for the Cotter class of 2026 senior here on senior night here at volleyball. So we got about 10 minutes before we have senior girls volleyball action live right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So glad to have you joining us here on Facebook and also on YouTube streaming tonight. As congratulations again, the Junior Lady Warriors. They take the victory 2-0. They get the win, and now they finish the season. Shout out to them, 15-0 on the season, 30-1 in sets. Just a tremendous job there. Also 33 consecutive matches now won for the junior high teams, and also 67 out of 68 sets. So just an amazing run from this Junior Lady Warrior squad. So shout out to them. We got senior high action coming up here starting shortly here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So we'll be back in just a few minutes to get started here on TLSN.
we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
All right, guys, welcome back. This is doubleheader coverage tonight here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network as we have the undefeated Cotter Lady Warriors getting ready to play here on TLSM. Right now we got the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job on the national anthem there as we are getting ready to get rolling. I got Devin, the cooler Milton here helping me out on manning the camera for me tonight. And this should be a fun matchup. Cotter seeing if they can complete an undefeated regular season. Be careful you don't bump this. It's real sensitive. It shakes all the camera. How are you doing, man? All right, so here we go. Senior high matchup. Can Cotter complete their undefeated season? They're taking on the number 3 team in the conference, Cedar Ridge. And this should be it could be a record-breaking night. As right now, if Cotter can get the win on this, they'll be 15-0. Right now, they have not lost a set all season, 42-0 when it comes to sets this year. Undefeated in conference, undefeated for the season. If they win tonight, too, that will be a school record for winning streak, if the seniors win tonight. So this could be a record-breaking evening here. As looks like number 12, the senior McKenna Collins, Big Mac, going to kick it off for the Cotter Lady Warriors here. Of course, emotional evening. They had senior night ceremonies before this. And we are off and running. McNutt got a piece of it. Nice play by Jackson. McNutt gets it over. And nice play up by Cedar Ridge. That's number 5. Emily Pankey gets the point. And Cedar Ridge gets the first score of the game. They get up 1-0. Back to serve. This is number 7, McDaniel. Cotter has already clinched conference championship, but they would love more than anything to finish the season undefeated. The junior girls just did it previously, 15-0. 30-1 in sets this year. Back and forth, that one into the net. Cotter gets the point. And now back to serve for the Lady Warriors is number 1. This is Zaylor Brotherton. That one into the net. And it's 1-1. I'm sorry, 2-1. So Cedar Ridge going to get the serve here. This is number 5, Pankey. They're going to set it up for Jackson. Nice hit by Jackson, but good play by number 7 on Cedar Ridge. Of course, tonight's game, it's on YouTube and Facebook. You can watch it on either one. And there's Jackson. Another solid strike there from Jackson. But Cedar Ridge defensively looking good early. Definitely trying to keep it away. But there is number 13, the senior Jackson. She brought the boom to the room on that. It's 2-2. Nice play by Jackson. Good work there by our cameraman, the cooler, Devin Milton, because he's always cooler than the other side of the pillow. Cool and calm under pressure. Cedar Ridge into the net, so point for Cotter. Cotter now gets up 3-2 here early. Good crowd that's come out for senior night. Of course, that senior night celebration will stay on our YouTube page. Facebook now takes videos down after 30 days. Cedar Ridge responds, gets the point, and ties it up at 3. So that is something that has changed recently. So that's why we keep all of our games on our YouTube page. It's categorized on there. You can find games all the way back to 2018 because Facebook will take down live videos after 30 days. There's the setup. Nice defensive play there by number 23. That's Robertson. And now number 21, Gavin, to serve for Cedar Ridge here. Nice play. There is number 2, McNutt. Last time we covered him, she was our Best Bank player of the game. Here goes McNutt with the serve. Beautiful play. That's number 11, Reagan Coward. She gets the point, and Cotter now up 5-4. McNutt again back to serve. It's like the shot from number 23, Robertson, a little bit long, so McNutt to serve again right now up 6-4. Just getting started right now here on senior girls matchup. That one's going to be out of bounds. So it's 6-5. And it is always hard, especially, teams, especially on senior night, it's hard because you got a lot of emotion leading up to the game, and then you have a conference matchup literally 2 minutes after you finish. Again, another great defensive play by number 23 on Cedar Ridge. She's making it tough for the Lady Warriors early. They get the point, now up 7-5. This is number 13, Grayson Jackson. Of course, seniors, this will be their last regular season game at Cotter. Cotter, by winning the conference champion, has already qualified for regionals. Regionals this year will be at Cotter. Oh, great plays being made right now by both teams. Battle at the net. They're going to set it up. Here goes Collins. Again, another great defensive play by number 23. Tell you what, Robertson's made some big plays, but now Collins answers back. Some good back and forth. They're going to set up Collins, third time the charm. It is for the Lady Warriors. They get the point. Nice play by number 12, Big Mac McKenna Collins gets the point, and it's 8-5. Jackson going to stay on the serve here. That serve into the net, so we're going to get a chance to see. This is number 23, Robertson, get a chance to serve. She's made some good defensive plays at the net here early in this matchup. That one's going to go over to Jenny Burns in the second row. If the ball hits Jenny Burns in the second row, that means it's gone out of bounds. So 8-7, Robertson hits a missile. That one just a bit outside for ball one. It's going to make it 9-7. Of course, no football game this week. TLSN's taking a little break as Yellville is going to be on the road taking Mountain View. Yellville's junior high team is playing at Mountain View tonight. We'll post scores for that later in the matchup. Beautiful play by number 1, Brotherton. She finds the opening in the corner, and it's 10-7. Cotter in the quest to finish an undefeated season. Not just undefeated, but also not losing a set. Can they get it? They got one last conference foe tonight. And Cedar Ridge, they've come to play. That gets it to 10-8. Back to serve for the Lady Wolves. This is going to be number 6, Day. Set it up. There's Collins. Beautiful defensive play by Day. Oh, what a dive there. And Cotter gets the point. Nice shot from Brotherton, but both the Brothertons, great save, and then also found the hole in the defense, and it's 11-8. And this is going to be Collins, the senior, back to serve for the Lady Warriors. The junior team, they've already done their piece tonight. Finished their season 15-0, 30-1. Only lost one set all season. And now the senior Lady Warriors seeing if they can do the same thing here. Gets it to 12-8. Collins again to serve for the Lady Warriors. And there's McNutt bringing the boom down. Gets the point. And that extends it. It's 13-8. We got a timeout on the floor. Got a good one here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. I got to give a shout out right now as a break getting ready to finish up, come back from break. But shout out Jared Jefferson, man. Some good burgers here at Cotter. I'll tell you what, man, they've really stepped their game up in the burger department as they're giving Flippin' a run for their money. You got the Bobcat burger over there and then these Jefferson burgers over here, man. Got good flavor, good seasoning, cooked just right. So shout out Jared Jefferson. Thanks for the burger. About to chug a Mountain Dew in a minute as Collins serves for the Lady Warriors. And gets the point now, extends it. It's 14-8. Of course, tonight's game, it's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. You can watch them both places. You can comment. This is an interactive broadcast. We'd love to see your comments in the chat. Oh, good defensive play there by number 13, Jackson. There's a setup for McNutt. McNutt brings it down again, drops the hammer, and now it's 14-8. Collins going to stay on the serve. So those that are watching, guys, you can throw a comment. If there's a player you want to give a shout out, it's senior night. You want to give a player a shout out, or if, hey, you want to let us know what team you're cheering for, we'd love to read your comments. Good serve there again by Collins. Now 16-8. Cotter getting a little breathing room after Cedar Ridge playing tight, especially in the opening minutes. Nikki Guthrie, those looks like they've made some adjustments, and now that one into the net. Going to be another point for Cotter. Now the lead is 9, 17-8. This is Big Mac McCollins to serve for the Lady Warriors. That one a little long, so it's going to make it 17-9. Of course, the announcement I was going to make too, and we'll share this on our page, we will be streaming the 2A regional tournament, going to be taking place right here at Cotter. You'll be able to watch this on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. As Jackson dives into the corner, into the student section, unable to make the save. So now back-to-back points has it to 17-10. This is number 7 McDaniel for Cedar Ridge. Good back and forth between these two squads. That one just slightly mishit it, was number 1 Zaylor Brotherton into the net. So now 3 straight points for Cedar Ridge. They're trying to claw their way back in this matchup. Now they pulled to 17-11. Oh, nice play there. Great dive by Riley Brotherton, but there's McNutt guarding the net. Now it's back to 18-11 for the Lady Warriors. This is number 5, Kaywell. Kaywell, nice play to keep it alive. He set it up for Jackson. Jackson drops the hammer on that one, and it is 19-11. Lady Warriors now up 8. And you could feel the momentum is starting to shift. There is the ace from Kaywell. And it's 20-11. Someone's got to bring an energy drink over here for Devin Milton, man. He's working camera for us. He is wore out. That serve out of bounds. Point goes to Cedar Ridge. As Cotter wanting the tip, they thought she got a part of it. And it looks like they did. So the ref said it was a tip, so Cotter gets the point. It's 21-11. Okay, well. That one drops in, point for Cedar Ridge. I think what probably helped Devin is, I know he's tired, but I think gas money probably is the most important thing. So if his mom is watching, you know, or any family, friends, anyone like that, he always looking for gas money, right, Devin? Always. So that serve out of bounds. Cotter gets the point. Now I'm going to get a text from your mom, like, you know, it's funny the first time. Now you don't need to keep asking for gas money for him. But she's making a little gas money tonight. But making money is Maya McNutt. Nice play. It's 23-12. And the Lady Warriors seeing if they can close this and go to 43-0 in sets. Whoa. As we almost lost Devin there for a minute. You almost went down the black hole there, Devin. That's out of bounds. Point for Cotter. Yeah, I don't think the chair's going to fit down there. It's 24-12, so now the Lady Warriors seeing if they can close this out. Is number 11, Cowart. Nice play, and that's going to do it. Riley Brotherton seals the deal. Cotter takes the opening set, 25-12. They go up 1-0 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in a flash here on TLSN. All right, back to action here. Cotter takes the first one, 25-12. So with that, they go up 1-0. That's also their 43rd set in a row, trying to go to 15-0 on the season. 2 sets away from completing an immaculate season there. It's going to be a double hit on Cedar Ridge. Point goes to the Lady Warriors. As Collins going to serve for the Lady Warriors here. It's been fun covering Collins all these years. This is our 3rd year getting to see her play, and she is developed into quite the volleyball players. They've had a historic run here. That one out of bounds. Nice play by Zaylor Brotherton. It's 2-0. Back to serve. This is Collins with the missile, but McNutt answers back. And it's 3-0. Lady Warriors starting to get some momentum, starting to roll here on senior night. Of course, Lady Warriors going to go on to district in the regionals in 2 weeks right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. You can follow them too if you follow our Facebook page and subscribe to us on YouTube. We always post updates all throughout the week, so standings go up usually at the end of each week. And we share whatever the parents share to us. So those parents out there say, hey, how come you always post this and that? I post what gets shared to me. So as McNutt tried to make the save on that one, ends up putting it out of bounds. So Cedar Ridge gets our first point, and it's 4-1. Actually, they say point to Cotter. I guess in the net was the play, so I'm sorry I missed that one. So it's actually 5-0. No point for Cedar Ridge. Collins is going to keep the serve here. Cedar Ridge made some great plays early to stay in it. As there is McNutt. And now it's 6-0. There's a good crowd that's come out tonight, seeing if the all the Lady Warrior volleyball teams, seeing if they can go to 15-0. As I mentioned earlier, Junior Lady Warriors already did it. Now Senior Lady Warriors trying to do it too, but there is a good play by number 5. That's Pankey, who gets the point and the first point of the second game here for Cedar Ridge. It's 6-1. Now Pankey to serve for the Lady Warriors. There's a setup for McNutt. McNutt mishit that one into the net. It's 6-2. Also want to shout out, we'll have some pictures we'll be sharing of some of our previous Player of the Game winners. We just got the awards. We have medals for all those Player of the Games that we always name our Best Bank Player of the Game, so we'll be sharing that this week. We're going back to all those ones that have already won it and getting them their medal, getting them their picture with their medal. Shot into the net, back and forth. Good rally this time. That one's going to go long and out of bounds. It's 7-2. All right, back to serve. This is the libero. This is Kaywell. Serve there from Kaywell. Battle at the net. We're going to set it up. There is Jackson. And there's McNutt. She closes it. And it is 8-2. So I guess Devin's back, so just a second. Camera's going to be slow for a second on this one. There we go. Set up, there's McNutt. She hits it over to our good friend Neil Denton. Neil was sharing with us, too, the school record for wins. If the senior girls wins, this will be a school record for them, going 15-0 for the senior team. And then also a chance to not lose a set for the entire regular season. It's been quite a run. There go. It's to Jackson. Jackson has been on fire tonight, the senior. Nice play. Tell you what, Jackson's really been the glue. You know, this team works so well together, but she's really been the glue and the motto of consistency for this team. Great play by Jackson. Back to McNutt. There you go. Good night. And looks like Cedar Ridge, they want to talk it over. Cotter on a roll. It's 11-2 here on TLSN. Coming back from the timeout, I just scarfed my Jared Jefferson burger there. Man, I love the seasoning on it. Hit it just right. Oh, nice play. A little special sauce on that one from Cedar Ridge. Gets the point. It's 11-3. And that serve falls, gets the point is serve from Gavin. Gets it to 11-4. Now Gavin getting to serve again, right now down 7. Set up for Collins, wow. Little mustard on that one as, ooh, that thing. She brought the pain on that one. Wow. So now Cotter back in control. There's into the net from Cedar Ridge. It's 13-4. Lady Warriors trying to close this thing out quick. That serve into the net gets it back to 13-5. This is Day to serve for Cedar Ridge. But as I was mentioning earlier, we will be doing the regional 2A volleyball tournament. As they're going to say Brotherton. They're going to say Brotherton carried that one, so it's going to go back to Cedar Ridge. They get the point. Day to serve here. There's Collins. Here we go. McNutt took a little off that one and found the hole in the defense for the point. It's 14-5. Now McNutt back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Coach Nikki Guthrie's had herself one heck of a regular season right now. Undefeated, both their teams, seeing if they can close it out here tonight. That shot from Jackson into the net. It's 14-6. And this is Robertson to serve for Cedar Ridge. And man, there is Brotherton. Brotherton, she was one of our player of the games earlier in the year. And she's showing you why right there, as here comes Jackson. Good reaction there from Cotter making the save. Brotherton gets it over for the Lady Warriors. Oh, nice play by McNutt. Collins and Brotherton, good back and forth here. Battle at the net, good. Managed to keep it in live. Brotherton gets it over. Jackson gets it over. And finally, good play there by number 5, Pankey. Gets the point. Good rally there from both teams. It's 15-7. Day serves it into the net. It's 16-7. As Devin here, he was going to try to play rag ball. Nice serve there from the Lady Warriors. He extends it 17-7. So he tried to get Logan Guthrie to come up here and help. And poor Devin, he's like, hey, I've done all these games. I want to see if Logan could help me out. And he just stone cold knowed him, man. I'm like, poor guy. As Collins, it's another missile, and it's 18-7. But Devin, hopefully it won't take too long tonight. So the Lady Warriors unable to get it over. And it's 18-8. McDaniel now going to serve. Good serve there from McDaniel. The setup for Collins a little bit off. As that was Cowart trying to get it set for Collins. And it's 18-9. Lady Warriors, though, right now in firm control. Cedar Ridge trying to get back into it. Of course, this Saturday night, if you need something to do, this is a slobber knocker of a battle. If you want to see another slobber knocker, come out to Mid-States Wrestling Saturday night in Harrison. As that's going to be quite a battle. Great back and forth. That one a little bit long, so Cotter gets the point. Now it's 19-9. Here's Collins. Going to see if she can close this out here. And she doesn't. Serve into the net, so it's 19-10. Those people that are watching, though, if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you hit that follow button and follow us on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That really helps us out. Got our whole archive of games. You'll get to see plays like that from Maya McNutt, and that gets it to 20-10. Lady Warriors showing no concern. There's a nice serve there by Kaywell, gets the point. Sometimes when you do those senior night ceremonies, it can get a little, it can be hard to play after those ceremonies. A lot of emotion that goes into those ceremonies. It's your last regular season game here. But Lady Warriors start off a little slow, but now they're starting to get the momentum and get in their groove. Now up 22-10, trying to go to 44-0 on sets this year, and they're 3 points away from doing it. Again, that one out of bounds, so now Lady Warriors 2 more points. It's 23-10. Libero Kaywell, that one falls in off the net, just like she meant to do it. And now 1 point away from going up 2-0. That up there is Jackson. She seals it, and it's 25-10. Cotter 1 set away from an undefeated season on sets and wins. So we'll be back in about 2 minutes here on TLSN. All right, guys, we're getting ready to start the third set. Fast-moving matchup tonight. It's only taken 34 minutes for the first two games. Cotter's jumped up 2-0, and Coward's going to start this third one. Cotter, 44 sets in a row, trying to see if they can get it to 45. Jackson definitely playing with a lot of pep in her step tonight. Cotter gets the first point off of the play by Jackson there. That one mishit there by number 12, McKenna Collins, so the point goes for Cedar Ridge. It's 1-1. Oh, there's Brotherton. Good defensive play by Pankey. And Cedar Ridge gets the point. They jump out 2-1 here. Of course, the Lady Warriors right now already have clinched the regular season conference championship, same as the junior Lady Warriors. But you know they would love to finish the season undefeated, but Pankey's saying, hey, you're going to have to work for it. Nice play there. And Cedar Ridge jumps up 3-1. That one into the net. Number 7, McDaniel. And McNutt's going to serve right now, down 1. So McNutt oh, here comes Collins. And there goes another point for the Lady Warriors. It's 3-3. Beautiful setup there to Collins. And now McNutt back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Of course, appreciate you guys joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. 7th season of coverage. And last regular season volleyball game this year. Battle at the net, and Collins wins it. And they get the point. It's 4-3. There is Collins. Boom. Another good play. And now the Lady Warriors up 5-3. Tiffany Bradley, she said, will you be streaming this Saturday junior high? Unfortunately, we will not. We will be covering the senior high regional, but unfortunately, we will not be streaming this Saturday. So, unfortunately, that's the day I have. My daughter is, she's autistic, and she has a jewelry business she does, and she sells at the farmer's market. So Saturday, I'm going to be hauling her stuff around and hawking jewelry down at the Cotter Farmer's Market. So we fortunately will not be streaming the junior high matchup. Our game of the week next week will actually be football. We'll be in Yellville and Salem on the 17th. And then the week after that will be senior high regional volleyball. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You have to tune in for that. Shot goes out, so now 8-4 as Jackson back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Oh, good defensive play there by Collins. Makes it 9-4, Jackson. Good reaction there by Cowart to just keep it alive. Good defense again from the Lady Warriors. And they get the point, and it's 10-4. The senior Grayson Jackson. And there's the senior Collins. Doesn't get the point, but now set up. Here goes Collins. Battle at the net. I'll tell you what, number 23 on Cedar Ridge, she's battling hard as Robertson, but having McNutt and both Collins at the net. Quite a battle there. Unable to make the save is Brotherton, who dived for it, but Cedar Ridge gets a point. It's 11-6. And this is number 21, Gavin. Collins hits that one out of bounds, so now Cedar Ridge pulls within 4. It's 11-7. Let's serve from Gavin long, so Cotter's going to get it back now. 12-7, up 5. This is Riley Brotherton, number 3. And she gets the point and makes it 13-7. And there's the big play from the Lady Warriors. And they will keep the serve here is Brotherton up 14-7. That one long, so Cedar Ridge gets a point. It's 14-8. This is Day. Serve into the net, gets it to 15-8. Of course, it's been another fun volleyball season we've been covering this year. We've had a lot of fun during the regular season. And as Ms. Bradley mentioned on our chat, the junior high district coming up at Cotter this weekend. Good luck to them, the junior Lady Warriors. They've had a heck of a season. And then the Cotter Lady Senior Warriors, they'll be moving on as that goes into the net. As they have district, they have already qualified since they won the conference 4 regionals by being the regular season conference champion. But they'd like to keep this run going. Collins, hard serve into the net there. And it's 17-9. As this number 23, J.C. Robertson. Robertson has definitely played really hard. She's made some really solid plays tonight for Cedar Ridge. There's McNutt at the net, though. All over that one. It's 18-9. And now momentum has definitely started to take off for the Lady Warriors here, up 9. Just 7 points away from closing this out. And there's McNutt. Now they're down to 6. So it's 19-9. Of course, our Arvest Bank player of the game that we'll name after it's done. We'll get that posted later tonight. So We'll consult our crack staff and see who's that player is going to be as K-Well gets the point off of the serve. And it's 20-9. McNutt with the good defensive play. Another point for the Lady Warriors. It's 4 points away. K-Well serves that one into the net, so Lady Wolves going to get it back, and this is going to be number 6. This is Day to serve it for Cedar Ridge. Set up McNutt. Nothing you can do about that one. And that extends it. It's 22-10. Good serve there by Cowart as Robertson unable to return it. And now the Lady Warriors are 2 away. Trying to complete this perfect season in the regular season. And now it's going to really become go time as McNutt pulls Cotter 1 away. It's Cowart. That one's going to go long, out of bounds. The Lady Warriors do it. They take all 3. They finish 15-0, 45-0 in sets this year. So congratulations to the Lady Warriors. Actually, both teams, both of Nikki Guthrie's teams finished 15-0 on the season. 30-1 was the set record for the junior girls. The senior girls, they finish at 45-0 on sets, 15-0. Just an amazing season. So again, just want to thank everyone for joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's been a fun time covering the regular season games that we've been covering. But regular season comes to an end, but what a season it was for Nikki Guthrie and her group. And she's getting pictures of them over in the corner. I was a little slow on that in the uptake, but celebration for the Lady Warriors here.
Thank you.
As Devin the Cooler Milton, appreciate his help tonight as he's wore out, he's tired. His mom needs to give him some more gas money. Appreciate his help, though, and thank you guys for joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So for the Loose Cannon, David McBee and Joey the Dealmaker Shaw. He wasn't here tonight, but I know he's here in spirit. But congratulations, the Cotter Junior Lady Warriors and the Cotter Senior Lady Warriors both finish 15-0 here on senior night here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So, and just some quick stats provided by our friend at the Baxter Bulletin, Neil Denton. Be sure to follow him on Facebook. 15-0 was the Lady Warriors senior team. 45-0 on sets. Amazing. Junior Lady Warriors 15-0, 30-1 on sets. The junior team now has won 33 consecutive matches, and the junior high team has won 66 out of the last 67 sets. So just amazing run. And that went quick, too. That was 49 minutes, so on our estimation. So actually Neil Denton, we were guessing how long tonight's matchup was going to take. He said 51 minutes. Well, look, that's unofficial, though. We got to check the actual clock on it. So appreciate Neil Denton. He's always at all the games, and I appreciate you guys for joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So from the Loose Cannon, David McBee, Joey the Dealmaker Shaw, of course, Devin the Cooler Milton helped us tonight. Remember, go out and do something nice for someone, and remember, your tomorrows are never guaranteed. Have a great week from all of us here at the Twin Lakes Sports Network.